Right, so this is the last video before you become Eastern Regional Director.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What message, look right in the camera, what message do you have to the brothers that's going to see this before you become Eastern Regional Director?
Yeah.
The journey began in August of 2023.
So I am officially announcing my candidacy to be the 28th Eastern Regional Director of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
The announcement that made shockwaves throughout the Eastern region. Filled with the love and support of not only his chapter brothers, but his fellow brethren across the Eastern region.
I fully support Brother Nigel Coelho.
His love in his brother. Nigel Coelho has done a great job.
Nigel's always been a great guy.
And without question, he will make an amazing regional director.
What looks like a clear choice to take over the role as the Eastern Regional Director is anything but. And as Nigel prepares as the front-runner for this position, it will be a challenging one that will test his ability to hold the region together, continue to gain the respect within the fraternity, balance his job, being a family man, a husband, and a father. It will test his ability to make an impact in Sigma.
See, now he want to keep you waiting.
I don't have an opponent, at least a stated opponent, but again, anything can happen. Somebody could decide they're gonna run from the floor. So you have to go in with the mindset of being prepared for that, even though it's not customary, but anything is possible. You have to be prepared if that happens, prepared for debate, prepared for open discussion, open forum. But if and when, we get through the election, the next step is really just, starting the ball rolling.
As Nigel prepares as the frontrunner for this position, it will be a challenging one. And when challenges arrive, Nigel can always count on his wife, Shenequa, to stand beside him as he mentally prepares for what could be a life-changing role.
You ready to be the first lady of the Eastern region?
Uh-oh. I think so.
Yeah, man, just really excited. The team is ready. I'm just really excited. That first day, right out the box, got so many things planned for the region. And
exciting.
Yeah, for the brothers, and just a great team, just really supporting me. That's really what the success is going to be all about,
That's what's important, to know that you have a great team and,
yeah.
Supportive brothers.
Yeah, yeah. Supportive family.
Yeah.
That's important too.
Yeah.
Man, listen, if I was to tell you about all the things that have happened to me in this season, with my son, with Justin graduating, becoming a Sigma when he was in school and graduating and moving out and, having a job and a place of his own and just seeing him grow into manhood.
I appreciate you taking time to spend time with the family. We got to enjoy our daughter last week.
Yeah, wasn't that crazy?
Yeah.
We're seeing Brooke, become a Zeta literally 8 days ago. Yeah. To think about, her being a Pearlette,
oh my goodness,
Niket, Arcanet, and now she's a Soror. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
That's just insane. My wife and I celebrating, nearly 23 years together. A lot of it wouldn't be possible without you, though. I've told bros a lot, if you don't have a spouse or a partner by your side that's supportive when you're doing these things, you're not going to be successful. Everything in life when you serve at these levels got to align. Your home has to align, career has to align. You can't be at the type of an employment where it's like you got somebody looking over your shoulder every 5 minutes because your phone ringing during the day. And yeah, you can always take those calls from the bros after, but you want to be that best servant leader you can be. I take my representation of this region as a member of that general board very, very seriously. But one thing brothers got to know about me, I'm also a big believer in process, policy, and protocol. And my commitment to this region, to our region, and to the fraternity is I'm always going to rest and I'm always going to fight on that hill. What we do as leaders has to be in order. And that's how brothers will come to further respect and appreciate the leadership for the decisions that we make. It may not always be a popular decision, but it has to be the right one based on what our guidelines say, our constitution, our bylaws, you know, the conclave, the brothers. That's the power of this fraternity rests in the brotherhood. That's what brotherhood over everything means. It doesn't cheapen the idea of brotherhood, scholarship, and service, but the power of this organization lies in its membership. Oh, that's right. That's right. You didn't see the Conclave show. Yeah, they did their thing.
No, Conclave was it Conclave in Houston?
Yes.
Oh, the Conclave I wasn't invited to.
It's not that you weren't invited. It was
Tell me.
business. It was a business.
It was a business decision.
No, it was a business trip.
You made an executive decision.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was cheaper for me and Janabu to share a room than for us to.
As leader of the household and future regional director, you made the decision.
Yeah.
I didn't get to taste any Texas barbecue.
I ain't taste no Texas barbecue either.
I didn't get to see no Longhorn.
I didn't see nothing but the inside of that hotel for 8 days.
With days away from the election, the anticipation and anxiety of having a role this big would be enough to crush the strongest of men. These are the final days before Nigel finds out if he will be the 28th Eastern Regional Director of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity.
This is the last video before you become Eastern Regional Director.
Yeah.
What message, if you look right in the camera, what message do you have to the brothers that's going to see this before you become Eastern Regional Director?
So for the membership that's out there, for the brothers that see this, just know how humbled and honored I am to have this opportunity to serve as your 28th Eastern Regional Director. This moment is not lost on me, but also understand what you're going to get from me in this position, in this role of servant leadership, is the perseverance for perfection. It was so funny, we met with a chapter recently and a brother asked an amazing question, one of the best questions I've heard, a question about, do you strive for excellence or do you strive for perfection? And when he asked the question, it kind of caught me off guard because it was a very poignant question. You strive every day to be excellent. Your goal is always perfection. You're rarely ever gonna hit that goal, right? But if you don't set that as a goal, then you run the risk of becoming complacent. And one thing that brothers, you can trust and believe with your 28th Eastern Regional Director is we're never gonna be complacent. We're always gonna make the best choices for the membership. We're always gonna do our darndest to serve you, to be responsive to brothers, to support the growth of this region. Because I believe this region, as big as we are, I believe we still have a lot of opportunity to grow here in the Eastern region. So we're just really, really excited. And for those next group of up and coming leaders in our fraternity, in our region, my message to you is I'm here to be a sounding board. I'm here to be a mentor because that's what was done for me. I have a responsibility to do that, and I take that responsibility very seriously.